What if I told you that thousands of wealthy Americans are quietly packing their bags, wiring funds overseas, and vanishing into tax-free paradises never to pay U.S. taxes again? In 2020 alone, golden visa applications from Americans exploded by 60%, with retirees leading the charge. These aren't desperate expats, they're millionaires buying their way into tax-free, bureaucracy-free, sun-drenched retirement utopias. From $50,000 backdoor deals in Latvia to zero tax havens in the Gulf. The American retirement dream is no longer red, white, and blue. It's Mediterranean beaches, Swiss bank accounts, and full Schengen access without lifting a finger. But why are U.S. citizens, especially the wealthy, racing to these 10 countries? Are they escaping America's collapsing economy, its political chaos, or just hunting for one last tax break? Stay tuned because the number one country will absolutely shock you. Number 10. Thailand's their golden visa scheme might just be the cheapest legal escape for affluent Americans looking to vanish into a life of massages, mangoes, and monsoons. Starting at just US $20,000, the Thai Elite Residence Program offers a 10-year visa, VIP airport service, and even golf club access, all while requiring no income disclosures or investment minimums beyond the fee. Applications for this program jumped 30% in 2024, with Americans leading the surge. Bangkok's cost of living remains 47% lower than New York, and luxury serviced apartments for elite members can go for just $600 per month, a fraction of Miami or San Diego. Retirees no longer need to tolerate snowstorms or skyrocketing Medicare costs. But here's the twist: this tropical haven comes with strings. Visa holders must check in with Thai immigration every 90 days, and the elite visa doesn't grant permanent residency or citizenship. And while the daily cost of living is low, club dues, healthcare fees, and long-term tax implications still require financial gymnastics. Still, with rising American inflation, urban crime, and retirement insecurity, Thailand's golden visa might be the last budget-friendly route for middle-class millionaires. But what comes next will shock you. Number 9. Switzerland. For its sandy beaches, some Americans want bank secrecy, alpine villas, and a velvet-roped exit from Uncle Sam. Switzerland offers just that, through its lump-sum taxation residency scheme. Foreign retirees can negotiate a fixed tax payment ranging from 300,000 Swiss francs to 1.2 million annually in exchange for legal residency. Switzerland now holds over $6 trillion in global private assets, and Americans are increasingly among its quietest clients. The allure? Ironclad 1930 Ferreira banking secrecy, top-tier private healthcare, and global prestige. But all of this comes at a price. Zurich, Geneva, and Vaud rank among the most expensive cities in the world. Rent for a modest one-bedroom in central Zurich hits CHF 2,500 per month, and the local cost of living index stands at a punishing 126% higher than New York. So why go? For wealthy retirees prioritizing financial privacy over beach sunsets, Switzerland offers a fortress of discretion plus a strategic base in the heart of Europe. But it's not for the faint of wallet. Is this the future of American retirement elite tax exile in the Alps? Or a desperate run from IRS scrutiny? Number 8. United Arab Emirates. For American retirees craving sun-soaked opulence and zero income tax, the United Arab Emirates offers a seductive package. A 10-year golden visa is granted for a $545,000 property investment, or via a $27,000 government-backed fund nomination, making it one of the most accessible long-term residency schemes in T. Gulf. But this isn't your average retirement plan. Dubai's luxury towers, tax-free salaries, and Western-friendly lifestyle have attracted thousands of American expats. Yet beneath the glitter lies a new reality. Dubai's cost of living index rose 11% in 2024, that sits at 5%, and private education and healthcare costs can dwarf those in the US. For retirees bringing grandchildren or needing long-term care, costs skyrocket fast. Still, the numbers don't lie. Golden visa property transactions jumped 20% in quarter 12, 2025, despite fears of a real estate bubble. For wealthy Americans willing to trade political freedoms for financial perks, the UAE offers a gilded cage and many are stepping right in. But what happens when oil wealth and geopolitics collide? Will your golden visa still stand? Number 7. Panama may be the best-kept secret in Latin America for Americans chasing affordable residency and a familiar currency. With a $300,000 real estate investment, retirees can gain permanent residency, no physical stay requirement, no tax on foreign income, and most transactions done in US dollars. But there's an even cheaper backdoor, the Friendly Nations visa, where just $5,000 in a Panamanian bank and a $2,000 legal fee can net you lifetime residency. It's so cheap, it almost sounds like a scam yet. It's fully legal, and applications from Americans spiked in late 2024. Panama City rents rose 18% in 2023, but a luxury condo still averages only US $1,200 a month. Healthcare costs remain under $200 a month for private coverage, and many retirees report living comfortably on $2,500 per month all-in. Is Panama the ultimate low-cost escape from American inflation? Or is it just another Latin bubble waiting to burst? Number 6. Malta. If you're looking to retire in Europe without the red tape, Malta offers one of the most streamlined golden visa programs in Europe, a $406,000 property purchase, or just $15,100 a year in rent, combined with fees, grants permanent residence plus 90-day Schengen access every 180 days. Americans are jumping on board. Golden visa applications rose 45% in early 2025 after Malta slashed its investment threshold by 20%. But while the passport perks are golden, life on the island isn't cheap. Valletta rents now top €1,800 a month, a shocking 40% more than Lisbon. On the plus side, pension income is tax-free, and you can keep your US dollars in peace so long as you pay for private health insurance, which runs around €1,000 to €1,500 annually. It's a trade-off. High upfront costs for long-term visa freedom. So is Malta worth it? Or just a pricey stepping stone to the rest of Europe? Number 5. Latvia. For just $50,000, Latvia opens the door to Europe's Schengen zone. This Baltic nation slashed its golden visa threshold in 2022, and applications from the US exploded by 1,200%. Why? Because it's the cheapest way to buy legal European residency. You don't even have to live there. The 5-year renewable visa has no stay requirement, yet grants free movement across 27 EU countries. Riga rents sit at just €12 per square meter, compared to €35 per square meter in Berlin, and that means retirees can base themselves in Latvia while hopping flights to Paris, Rome, or Madrid. But Latvia isn't without risks. Russian border tensions, low English fluency, and economic stagnation are real concerns, and unlike Portugal or Spain, Latvia offers no clear path to citizenship. Still, for cost-conscious Americans desperate to stay under IRS radar while gaining EU access, Latvia is the ultimate budget hack, and that's just the beginning. Number 4. Italy may be the land of art, wine, and la dolce vita, but now it's also quietly becoming a magnet for American retirees with deep pockets and sharp tax strategy. With as little as €250,000 invested in a startup, or €500,000 in corporate bonds, Americans can secure a 2-year investor visa, extendable and offering a path to citizenship after 10 years. But what's triggering the surge? In 2024 alone, over 30,000 US retirees inquired about Italy's visa program, a 60% jump year over year. Southern regions are rolling out the red carpet, offering a flat 7% tax on foreign pensions for up to 10 years, a staggering contrast to the US, where retirees can pay double or more in combined federal and state taxes. There's a catch. Of course, while picturesque, Italian bureaucracy can be a nightmare, and not all regions offer the same benefits. Plus, home prices in places like Verona soared 40% in 2023, eroding the old idea of cheap countryside villas. What was once a backwater escape is now a full-on retiree hot zone. Still, if you're chasing culture, cuisine, and tax savings, Italy's Golden Visa program delivers all three with a generous helping of espresso. Number 3. Spain had long been a darling for US retirees. But after years of abuse and speculation, the clock is ticking. Spain voted to phase out its golden visa in April 2025, following a storm of political backlash and housing affordability protests. Why the outrage? Wealthy foreigners, many of them Americans, were driving property booms in Madrid and Barcelona. Home values in Madrid jumped 75% over the last decade, while Lisbon rents soared 134% since 2010, and that led to working-class Spaniards being priced out of their own neighborhoods. The visa, once granted with a €500,000 property investment, also allowed just a few weeks per year of physical presence, making it a convenient loophole for absentee landlords. Still, for those who got in before the cutoff, Spain offers a 5-year renewable residency, leading to citizenship with permanent presence. For Americans seeking the Mediterranean without the madness of Italian red tape, Spain was the answer. But now, it may already be too late. Number 2. Portugal. Their Golden Visa program has taken hit after hit over the past 2 years, but it's still standing, for now. In 2023, Portugal ended its famous NHR non-habitual resident tax exemption for foreign pensioners. But instead of collapsing, Interest in the golden visa surged 60%, especially from Americans. Why? Because for just €271,000, retirees can invest in qualified funds or rehab real estate and receive a 5-year renewable visa. It only requires 7 days of residence per year and includes full Schengen access. It's still one of the most flexible options in Europe, but cracks are showing. Lisbon's rents hit €1,300 a month, up 134% since 2010, pricing out both locals and retirees who once saw Portugal as a budget paradise. And political pressure is building to end or restrict the visa even further. There's talk of tightening the investment channels, increasing oversight, and even setting higher minimums. If you're American and still thinking about Portugal, this might be your last chance. Is the window closing for good, or just shifting to favor ultra-wealthy insiders? Number 1. Greece. For just €250,000 in real estate, less than half of Spain or Portugal, you gain unlimited residency, zero-stay requirements, and full Schengen zone freedom. What's more, Greece offers a flat 7% tax on foreign pensions for up to 15 years, making it one of the most retirement-friendly tax regimes in the EU. That flat rate, compared to 20%, 30%, even 40% in the US, has drawn in retirees like moths to a Mediterranean flame. And it's not just eerie. In 2024, over 134,000 millionaires left their home countries, many landing on Greek islands or Athens penthouses. But affordability is vanishing fast. Athens home prices have surged 55% since 2016, hitting €2,150 per square meter in 2024. The word is out, and Greece's once sleepy golden visa market has become a real estate arms race. Still, with Spain ending its program and Portugal wobbling, Greece may be the last golden visa powerhouse still welcoming Americans with open arms. So what's really happening here? Americans are fleeing, quietly, strategically, and permanently. This isn't about chasing beach sunsets, it's about building a legal escape hatch. With US tax burdens rising, retirement costs exploding, and political chaos brewing, high-net-worth Americans are doing what governments fear most. They're leaving, not illegally, not secretly, but with a signature, a wire transfer, and a golden visa in hand. The golden visa market has morphed into a geopolitical game. Countries like Greece and Latvia are selling access to the entire Europe, while places like the UAE and Panama offer tax-free havens with zero oversight. And Americans, especially wealthy retirees, are lapping it up. But here's the real question: if the American dream is still alive, why are its wealthiest citizens buying a ticket out? Is this a sign of quiet collapse, or the dawn of a new retirement reality where citizenship is a commodity and loyalty is optional? One thing's certain, the race for golden visas is heating up, and if you're not watching closely, you'll be the last one left holding the American tax bill.